Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Saturday afternoon episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Sorry about the mess in the background. I was just doing a lot of laundry today and yesterday. And yeah, it's a nice sunny day. I've just been out to the park to chill out, have an ice cream, and read a book. And I thought I'd record an episode of Ted's Booze Cellar on something suitably fun and enjoyable, considering it is a nice sunny day today. It's currently about 3:30 in the afternoon on Saturday the 17th of July 2021. I hope I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs, and if I'm not, then I hope things improve for you very promptly. Now, I'm going to be trying a drink I got for £2.59 from the Wine Barrel on Western Road in Hove today, and that's going to be a good old Belgian beer, almost said French, bit of a slip up there, and it's Floris Chocolat by our old friends at HYUGHE. It's Belgian. I think it's a mixture of like Franco-Belgian. I think it's a Dutch brewery possibly, but I don't know how to pronounce the name of the brewery properly, so don't bite my head off. But yeah, this is basically one of those Belgian white flavoured beers that's got like flavouring brewed into it, and in this case it's chocolate. Now, in the past we've reviewed Belgian beers that are blackcurrant, apple, cherry, herbs, stuff like that. But I think this is the first time we've ever reviewed a solidly, chocolate beer on this show, so this is going to be interesting. Now, we have had beers in the past on this show that have chocolate into them, but like not ones that are solely flavoured about chocolate, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's a 4.2% alcohol volume white beer, and yeah, I've got to say, simple, dark, hearty but fun colours. Nice. I like the look of this bottle. It's a good solid 10 out of 10. It catches your eye, you know what it is, white beer, chocolate flavour, simple. But yeah, let's have a quick sniff of it and see what our first impressions are like. So typically as good as most of the other Belgian beers we've had on this show. So let's have a snifter. Oh, it does smell kind of like dark chocolate syrup, actually. Dark chocolate syrup and, weirdly enough, like glacé cherries mixed with like Belgian white beer. That's kind of the impression I'm getting anyway. Yeah, it's got this slight vanilla-y twist to it. Mostly it smells like dark chocolate syrup. Yeah, it smells quite nice. I can imagine like the sort of the sharpness of the smell might not be to everyone's liking, but I generally think it smells pretty good. So I'll give the smell like an 8 out of 10. I think it smells pretty good. But anyway, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water before we taste it. So. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this tastes like. So, to everyone watching at home, bottoms up. Doesn't taste like how I thought it would. I thought it would taste more cocoa-y, more like refined cocoa. Weirdly enough, it actually tastes more like unrefined cocoa beans more than anything. It's got like this strange like juiciness to it, and it's like there is a definite cocoa taste in it, but it feels a bit more like juicy and natural. There's definitely a dark, like 60% dark chocolate taste underneath, with this slightly sort of like vanilla-y kind of juicy through line, and then there's this like cocoa-y aftertaste. The texture is quite smooth. There's a little bit of a fizz. It's mostly quite a creamy texture, and I think that actually lends itself to the flavour quite nicely. Generally speaking, this is actually a competently brewed beer, and it does taste good. I would say go into it with an open mind, because I think a lot of people will be going into it thinking it's a bitter, dark chocolate beer in a sort of more contemporaneous way that a lot of like Western sort of beer drinkers are used to. It might surprise you though, because it doesn't necessarily taste like that. It's a very interesting flavour that I don't think a lot of people will be necessarily used to, but I definitely think it's one that's worth trying because it is very, very interesting, and it does taste good. It's just not it doesn't taste good in the way that I expected it to. Would I say it's my favourite Belgian white beer? Possibly not, but it is very, very good though. I'm going to say an 8.25 out of 10 for the overall flavour. I think if there was a slightly richer cocoa flavour underneath and like the juiciness was toned back like about 10-20%, I think it would be pretty damn near perfect. And if this texture was made a little bit more smoother and creamy with slightly less fizz, I think that would really round off things quite nicely. But generally speaking, I think this is definitely worth trying. This is one of the better white beers out there from Belgium, and I definitely think it's well worth the price, and I would go out my way to get it again. But yeah, no, generally it's just an all-round solid flavoured beer, so yeah, give it a shot. Anyway, if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to all that in the video description down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe for whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye bye for now.